Well, look at this. We got quite a repair to do here. This wall has been removed. There is good backing there, but we have backing on one side here. It'll be fine to cantilever, but we're gonna definitely have to do something to support it along in here before we repair this roof, and then come along here and make this look a lot more better. Okay, thank you. Now we have the drywall up, And we just have to finish doing the mudding and, well, untaping of it all. So there we go. Try to make her all look nice and flat. Like you can't even tell it's two pieces. Okay, quick way of how I get my lengths of paper. I can run them from one side of the wall to the other. I have them sitting on this nice little reel that you just put a new roll on there, put this pin inside that hole. It's got a nice little hook, hangs on any pocket or any kind of belt loop. And so when I get my length, which is going to be on this side here, I come to the edge, I do a quick kink like that in the paper, and at that kink, I'll cut that in half. But I don't let the paper go, make sure you've got a pinch on it. That cut. Something in the way of my pocket there. Okay, and so I scroll my way back down to where the original length, make a cut on that. And now we've got both of our lengths for there. So, just that easy for straight lengths. Hey, a few things I want to point out here is when you're laying your tape, it's just regular roll of tape, drywall tape, it's flat. But if you're doing the inside corners, like along your roof, inside corners, there's a seam. You can see right on the paper, there's a line. The paper folds in half like that, and there you put it on your inside corners, like that. You can get ones with metal in it. You don't really need it because you'll fill up those imperfections with your mud. On the outside corners, I recommend you to get the ones with the metal on the inside of it. And that is what makes up your outside corners here. You put that on there, or you go up here and top like that. You just put down your mud first, as you see in the videos. But yeah. 3 different things. You got flat, inside corners, and outside corners. always get the ones that have the metal on the back. And that's what's going to ensure that you have a straight edge from your start point at the bottom to your finishing point at the top. And this will give you something that you can fill your drywall mud into, your taping mud, your yellow mud, the first mud you're going to use. You put that in there. You got to put it down on the first, stick this to it, scrape it off. But when it comes to getting your lengths with this stuff, because it is metal, you'll have to get yourself some of these tin snips. They're called Metal Masters. There's 3 different kinds. There's green, red, and yellow. And red for right hands, greens for left hands, and yellows are straight cuts. So I go for the yellows. And that's what you'll have to do, is actually cut right through that, that metal at the end there. And that's good. So we could say that, but also if you had to make a corner, just wanted to point out, you can bend them like that by cutting one edge. So if it was up in there, you can just continue your run without actually having to cut it short. So that helps. Thank you. Okay folks, we got the drywall up. It's been taped and mudded on the first stage of mud, which is going to take a little bit of dry time, a couple of days, for the taping mud to fully cure before you actually put your next layer of finishing mud on, which will start to get the better profile and the flatter surface you're going to look for before you put your primer on. So taking a look at the project, we have now got the column and its wiring and cold air return all is now boarded in place. There's the inside of the beam, and the inside thermostat and wiring is completed. The roof has now been all sealed up. So now we get it up to the next stage of drywall mud, which you would find it would be a green box of mud. When you go buy, when you're doing a project this size, you'll be buying it by the box. So just so you know. So that is the project up to this point. So if you've enjoyed what you see, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. You'll see more. Thank you for watching.